Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Being an integral part of the armed forces, attack helicopters are fully adapted to attack ground targets and support troops. The military can extend their capabilities, using them as escorts to protect transport helicopters and supplement smaller helicopters during reconnaissance missions. This versatility is evident in the technology they incorporate, such as autocannons, machine guns, rockets, and anti-tank missiles like the AGM-114 Hellfire. Thanks to this, attack helicopters tend to be expensive to produce, with costs surpassing millions of dollars per unit. This includes not only manufacturing, but all of the expenses behind the research and development of the units. Investments of such magnitude have resulted in the development of amazing helicopters, such as the AH-64 Apache. This helicopter has been an important component of the U.S. and other countries' military power, being deployed in several missions. For this, various methods have been developed to facilitate the transportation of these aircraft to key points, such as bases or mission centers. One of those systems is the folding blade system of the Apache to enter tight spaces. This also comes with a rapid deployment blade fold kit of the Apache, which restores the blades to the original configuration in 23 minutes without any extra equipment. So, the helicopter loading process is facilitated for the operators of the bases that use handling equipment such as forklifts, towing vehicles, or specialized helicopter movers. Using this handling equipment must follow a careful procedure done by highly trained personnel, like the Aviation Sustainment Maintenance Group. This team is in charge of loading the Apache helicopter into cargo planes, like the C-5. The group assesses the weight and dimensions of the helicopters to ensure that the cargo will be well positioned inside the aircraft. Moreover, rather than having only a tail bay door, the C-5 also has a nose door to enable drive-through loading and unloading of cargo. Thanks to this, the helicopters are easily staged inside. And anchored using tie-down straps, chains, and other securing devices. Once the cargo bay is ready, the plane can take off, showing its true capabilities and potential. Using 4 TF-39 turbofan engines, this aircraft can carry up to 135,000 pounds of cargo inside its 35,000 cubic feet compartment. However, one of its most important features is its capacity to do aerial refueling. Thanks to the configuration of its 12 internal wing tanks and 2 wing-mounted refueling receptacles, the plane can receive fuel from other tanker aircraft while flying. Usually, this is needed when the range of the route exceeds limits, so planes like the KC-135 Stratotanker can replenish the C-5 through the special ports. Having this capability significantly extends the plane's operational range and allows it to remain in the air for longer periods without the need to land and refuel. Just as with the loading process, the C-5's features allow the Apache helicopters to be unloaded quickly. This, combined with its performance on flight, made the plane vital for the intermodal operations of the military. This involves the logistics of moving goods or personnel with different modes of transportation through air, sea, rail, and roads.
Once the aircraft is downloaded, it doesn't stop there. You can see the group of maintenance professionals that have already descended upon the aircraft, the loading teams. They're going to make sure that this airplane is ready to fly as quickly as it can. All of that occurs real fast, and it's just due to absolute professionalism.
Integrating different types of vehicles is important during intermodal operations to provide the flexibility that represents these procedures. An example of this is the missions involving aircraft, like the Apache helicopters being transported inside a cargo ship. Here, the helicopters are previously prepared in the port, where the operators check the aircraft conditions and dimensions. To be able to move them through port, the operators are provided with helicopter rigging equipment. Usually, the vessels used to move the stored helicopters are car carriers, also known as ro-ro ships, like the Alliance Fairfax. These kinds of ships are specially designed to carry wheeled cargo, including military helicopters carried by towing vehicles. Its wide ramps located in various parts of the ship allow cargo to enter without problems. This loading method speeds the process and reduces the time and labor required for handling cargo. Once inside the ship, the helicopter is designated to an area for military cargo and weapons in order to not be confused with civilian cargo. Here, the Apache can be accommodated and secured to the ship anchors through chains and securing devices. Those are inspected by ground support personnel to ensure that they meet all safety standards and will withstand the rigors of transit. With all clear and cargo ready, the ship is prepared to leave port. When the ship arrives at its destination, the crew and personnel at the port, including helicopters, prepare to carry out the tasks of unloading the cargo. The car carrier's ramps are lowered at one end of the vessel, and the vehicles are driven out. It's important to mention that any damage on the cargo is immediately noted by the operators and taken care of, as the quality of delivery is a key point. Most of the personnel working during this process are part of the Theater Aviation Sustainment Maintenance Group. This team and others alike are focused on moving the aircraft to the maintenance facilities and conducting reparations or checkups. Inside those hangars, the group provides troubleshooting, diagnosis, and repair services for Apache helicopters. Those services include components like the engine, transmissions, avionics, and other critical systems. If those parts need replacement, the team can manage the logistics and supply chain of spare parts and tools necessary for the Apache maintenance. Once the maintenance and fine-tuning work is completed, the Apache helicopters are ready to be used in different types of operations. However, it is necessary to have not only the aircraft, but also the crew and weapons ready. For this reason, members of the combat brigades carry out training exercises in handling aircraft tools, including loading ammunition. The soldiers use training rounds during exercises, as they are inert replicas that replicate the performance characteristics of live ammunition, but pose little danger to the crew. During this process, the team loads the rounds manually, so they can understand the main weapons of the aircraft. In the case of the Apache, this helicopter carries a 30mm M230 chain gun below its forward fuselage and 4 hardpoints for diverse armament. Therefore, the crew must use diverse loading methods depending on the weapon type. One of those types includes the AGM-114 Hellfire missile. During exercises or real missions, the crew prepares the weapon systems for the missile loading. This is done by configuring the missile rails or launchers and ensuring the mounting points are aligned properly. Once this is set, the missiles are secured using locking mechanisms and then connected to the helicopter avionics systems that control the launching. This amount of preparation goes beyond manipulating the aircraft's ammunition and includes the logistics of refueling the helicopter. Training exercises regarding replenishing fuel may involve several methods. In remote locations, traditional infrastructure is not available, so forward arming and refueling points can be set as temporary facilities. Here, military refueling vehicles with fuel bladders, pumps, and hoses can be used to fill the helicopter. With this equipment, hot refueling is also possible, where the crew rapidly refuel and rearm aircraft without shutting down their engines. All this training eventually results in a complete operational understanding of the aircraft.
Hey, sir, you go ahead and do the triangulation. Oh, what's up?
The crew can now confidently use the weapon systems of the Apache, which shows the helicopter's versatility. Its powerful chain gun is capable of firing at a rate of up to 625 rounds per minute. However, this rate may vary depending on the tactical situation and requirements of the mission. This is controlled thanks to the advanced avionics and control systems implemented in the aircraft. Such electronics are also in charge of launching the powerful Hydra 70 rockets. With a 70mm caliber, the Hydra rockets are used to engage soft and lightly armored targets like enemy personnel and light vehicles. This preparation shows great relevance in the logistical methods of handling helicopters and other aircraft. Their transportation is critical in ensuring the agility and effectiveness of military operations. Using various vessels to move the components around the globe shows that intermodal operations enhance flexibility and responsiveness to security challenges. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.